Hi, welcome to the Village Trader Charts. My name is Njabulin Tabande. I host a weekly podcast called the Village Trader Podcast every Wednesday. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at a few breakouts that I'm anticipating. But before we do that, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you like it. And don't forget to hit that bell notification button so that you don't miss any of these videos. So yeah, man, without any further ado, let's get straight into that. So the first chart I'm looking at is Aspen Pharmacare. So we had a bullish divergence, seeing the price making lower lows, but the stochastic oscillator making higher lows, signaling that we starting to get to the tail end of the trend. And we had since saw the share making higher highs and relatively higher lows, and pretty much been stuck in this 150-ish and 84 and sort of range. So what I'm looking for is a break above that 150-ish level, and as you can see, our exponential moving averages are starting to cross each other. The 30 is starting to look like it wants to go above the 60. In fact, it's slightly below, only slightly below the weekly 30 EMA is slightly below the 60. So we're seeing a change in trend there. But before we get into the trade or get any excited on the trade, we need to see a break above that. At least I need to see that break above that 155, a close above that 155, which is 3% above that 150 resistance level there. So the next trade that I'm looking at is the JSE itself, looking quite bearish. So the share has been trading, making lower highs, and recently making higher lows, forming this nice symmetrical triangle pattern, and failed to break through this resistance line here. And today at the close, we had this giant bearish engulfing candle there. So we'll see if we do break below the support line, which would rather than confirm the breakout to the downside. We've seen a few delistings from the from the exchange. Perhaps that will exacerbate the pressure on the share price as well. Northamplat, another share I'm quite looking at, with this nice bullish flag with a rectangle flag there. Been stuck in this range since August. Yeah, been forming this flag August, so I'm waiting for a break above the support here. Maybe we can put that line there for a break above the 192 Rand levels. Looking to long that share on Northamplat. Another share that I'm looking for a long opportunity in is Royal Bafokeng Platinum. So the platinum stocks seem to be bullish at the moment. Have this nice bullish flag on the share, and using the height of the flagpole structure, we could, if I do project that to the upside from its lowest point, we could see the share hit what's this, the 96-ish Rand level. If we look at the exponential moving up, this is the first retracement since the exponential moving averages crossed each other back in July, August-ish. So this is the first retracement since that cross moving averages crossing over. The share has been been in an uptrend for quite a minute now. So I'm looking for a breakout out of the flex structure, and I'll long the share as in due course, if it does break out. So Rand Merchant Investment Holding, we have this nice head and shoulders pattern on Rand Merchant. We saw when forming this left shoulder, we saw another which is more visible nicely on the week when we look at the weekly chart. We saw the share making lower lows, but the oscillator tracing higher lows, signaling a potential end to the downtrend, and subsequently we saw the share making higher lows. So I'm looking for a break above that 32 rand level. And as you can see at the close today, we had this nice inverted hammer. If I go back to the daily chart, this nice inverted hammer, which is normally a bullish reversal pattern, bullish reversal candlestick pattern. So I'm looking for a break above that 32 rand level to then use the height of the neckline. The height of the head projected up from the breakout. I'm looking to target that 48 rand level with a stop loss just below the right shoulder, perhaps even slightly higher than that. We'll see the price action as and when, or as when, Jesus, if we do get eventually the breakout out of this 32 rand, 28 rand range. So yeah, waiting on that inverse head and shoulders pattern to play out. Another trade that I actually got in this afternoon just before the close was multi-choice. We spoke about multi-choice before on the channel. I think it was the first episode of the channel. Looking for a break out of the flex structure. We got that break here, so I entered just before the close. I had to wait just before the close to actually confirm that we do have a breakout. Normally I would enter the next day, but I just happened to be around my computer and my charts just before the close. So yeah, entered on the break there. I used a stop just below the low of at I think it was 119, somewhere here. I use my stop there, targeting that 176 rand, 176, 180 rand levels. We'll see how that plays out. Looking rather bullish, and the 30-week moving average is they're just equal. So I'm comfortable. I know I previously said that I need the 30 to be above, but we also need to remember that multi-choice is relatively new on our exchange, so there's not enough data to rely on, especially on the weekly chart. So yeah, slightly, let me see at the numbers, 2 points below, so that's not too bad. I'm comfortable with that as well. So last but not least on my list today is Sasol. Sasol has been interesting, splitting heads for quite a minute now. I'm seeing a inverse cup and handle pattern here, and my moving averages suggest that we're still in the downtrend with my 30 below the 60 and the 200-day exponential moving average being behind me. So I'm looking for a break below that 74 rand level. I'm looking to short that stock, targeting that 20 rand level. But looking at the distance to that low there, I'm a little bit skeptic in terms of where my stop will be, because normally my stop will be up just above the handle there, and looking at that target, the risk reward there might not be worth it. So we'll check. I'll check the risk reward. If it's less than 2 to 1, I'm not going to enter into that trade. So that's it for me today. Please get down in the comment section down below. Let me know some of the stocks that you're looking at, or some of the trades that you are looking at, be it FX, commodities, whatever that you are trading. Also, let me know what you think of the charts that we looked at today. Yeah, man. See you again tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me. Cheers.